Let's be real. Cryptocurrency is one of the most exciting and innovative technologies out there. But that newness, that complexity, well, it also makes it a total playground for scammers. So, the big question is, how do you dive into this world without getting seriously burned? Let's break it all down. And this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head. We're not always talking about some super genius hacker breaking complex code. Nope. Most of these scams are designed to exploit our own psychology. Our hopes, our fears, and yeah, our greed. And that means anyone, including you, can be a target. So think of this as our map through the minefield. We're going to walk through this together. I'm going to show you the 5 biggest, most dangerous scams out there, exactly how to spot them, and, most importantly, how you can protect your hard-earned money. All right, let's dive into our first one. This is one of the oldest tricks in the book. Seriously, it's just been given a fresh, shiny, digital wrapper for the crypto age. We're talking about Ponzi schemes.
So when you look at this definition, you can see the huge fatal flaw. A Ponzi scheme is literally a house of cards. It might look impressive for a little while, but it's built on a complete lie. It uses money from new people to pay off their early folks. There are no real profits. It's all about recruitment. And guess what? It is always designed to collapse.
So how do you actually spot one of these? Well, there are 3 classic red flags you have got to watch out for. First, any promise of guaranteed high returns, like 1% a day. I mean, come on, if it sounds too good to be true, it is. Second, they're super secretive about their strategy. Maybe they'll talk about a secret trading bot, but never show you any proof. And third, there's a huge focus on you recruiting your friends and family. That is a massive warning sign. And listen, this isn't just some abstract theory. We need to talk about a real-world disaster, BitConnect. This thing was the absolute poster child for crypto Ponzi schemes. They promised these insane returns from a magical trading bot that, surprise, didn't actually exist, and they built this massive cult-like following to promote it. But in reality, there was no bot. The second regulators started closing in, the entire platform just vanished overnight. The token became worthless, and an estimated $2.4 billion of regular people's money just gone. It was absolutely devastating for thousands of investors. Okay, next up we've got a scam that's less about long-term promises and more about pure, raw, short-term greed. This one is all about manipulating the market by creating insane social media hype and weaponizing our collective fear of missing out, FOMO. So here's the playbook. It's pretty simple. Step 1, a group of insiders quietly buys up tons of some cheap, unknown token. Step 2, they unleash a massive, coordinated hype campaign online, creating a frenzy. Step 3, new, unsuspecting investors see the hype and rush in, driving the price to the moon. And then, at the very peak, Step 4, the insiders dump all of their tokens at once, making a fortune. And Step 5, the price crashes to zero, leaving everybody else holding a worthless bag. The third scam we're going to look at is maybe the most blatant one of all. It's called a rug pull, and yep, it is exactly what it sounds like. The developers of a project build up hype, take everyone's money, and then just disappear, pulling the rug right out from under their investors. And these come in 2 main flavors. You've got your hard rug pull, which is just straight up theft. There's malicious code baked into the contract that lets the creators just drain all the money. Then there's the soft rug pull. This is more like market sabotage. The founders who own a huge chunk of the tokens just dump them all at once, crashing the price to nothing before they vanish. A perfect and pretty infamous example of this was the Squid Game token. Of course, it piggybacked on the hype of the hit TV show, the price went absolutely parabolic, and then the creators vanished with over $3 million. And here's the truly twisted part. They actually wrote the code so that investors were blocked from selling their tokens. You literally couldn't get out. Okay, let's shift gears a little. We've talked about market manipulation, but these next scams, they're all about psychological warfare. They prey directly on your trust and your fear to trick you into just handing over your crypto. You have to understand, these scammers are chameleons. They'll whip up a fake website that looks exactly like a real crypto exchange just to steal your password. They'll send you a panicked email with an urgent security alert, trying to get you to click a malicious link. They'll even pretend to be from the IRS or some other government agency to scare you. And of course, the classic fake celebrity giveaways on social media. The deal is always the same. Send us some crypto and we'll send you back double. Spoiler alert, they never do. All right, this last scam, it is without a doubt the cruelest of them all. It's called pig butchering, and it goes so far beyond just stealing money.
This one combines financial fraud with just profound, deep emotional manipulation. It's truly awful.
Now this is a long con. A scammer will spend weeks, sometimes months, building what feels like a real, deep, romantic relationship with someone online. This is the fattening the pig phase. Once that trust is rock solid, they'll casually mention this can't-miss crypto investment on a special platform, a fake one they control. The victim invests, sees these incredible fake profits, and is encouraged to put in more and more. And then, poof, the scammer, the fake lover, and all of the money disappear, leaving behind just absolute financial and emotional devastation.
So, wow, we've gone through the 5 biggest threats out there. And the obvious question now is, how in the world do you actually stay safe? Okay, enough with the problems. Let's switch to the solutions. This is your personal defense plan.
If you remember absolutely nothing else, please remember these 4 letters, DYOR. Do your own research. This is not just some casual suggestion, okay? This is the absolute bedrock, the foundation for keeping your money safe in the crypto space.
So what does doing your own research actually look like? It's not as scary as it sounds. Here's a simple checklist. 1. Actually read the white paper. Is it a detailed technical plan, or is it just a bunch of marketing buzzwords? 2. Investigate the team. Are they real, public people with reputations on the line, or are they anonymous? An anonymous team is a gigantic red flag. 3. What does the token actually do? Does it have a real utility or solve a real problem? 4. Check out the online community. Is there genuine discussion and debate, or is it just a bunch of bots screaming to the moon? And finally, number 5, the golden rule. Trust your gut. If an investment opportunity sounds way too good to be true, it always is.
Okay, let's put this all together in one place. Think of this as your quick reference scam spotting cheat sheet. Ponzi schemes, they lure you with guaranteed returns. Pump and dumps, they weaponize FOMO. Rug pulls, they almost always hide behind an anonymous team. Phishing, it uses urgency and fear to make you panic. And pig butchering, it tragically uses the promise of romance. If you learn to recognize the lure, you'll spot the red flags a mile away.
Ultimately, it all comes down to you. The crypto world is filled with incredible, game-changing opportunities, for sure. But it is also crawling with sophisticated traps. Your single best defense is knowledge, combined with a healthy dose of skepticism. So the question I want to leave you with is this. In a world that runs on hype, now that you know what to look for, how will you separate the real opportunities from the fraud?